Hello everyone, welcome back to Die Party Friday Night Fights, hour number 3, week number 2. That's about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we've got the next lineup all set, ready to go. Arthur, you want to take it away?
Yeah. So
before we start, can I spend my advance?
Yep. Go ahead.
I just want to add 1 to my work to bring it up to 0.
Okay. All right. And let's see here.
Oh, you can do that. I didn't realize you could do that.
Yeah, when you advance, that's one of the options you can pick.
Nice.
Let's talk about audiences. Cowboy, you're starting with 4, right? And then you did the over move.
So I reset to 2?
Yep.
Okay.
So what does that bring your momentum up to? You start with how much?
Do I get the 1 just for having audience 2 as well
Yep.
as the okay,
And
so I have 4.
you start with 4. Yep. Wolf, you're at 3 audience.
Yep.
So how much momentum do you start with? It's on your sheet at the front part.
8. Two.
All right. And Rooster, you have 2, so you start with 1 momentum. All right. So these are instead of like front stage stuff. This is all backstage, off camera. Once more on the trip to Raleigh, and we start on the tour bus with. It's a different bus, so it's like the crew bus, and it's Victor Viacong and Jihad Jim are just sitting down and having a drink with Clarence and Cowboy. and Victor is like, oh, sorry about the accent, old chaps. Well, as you know, you are, in fact, scheduled to lose the upcoming match, but we'll make it a good show then, right? Give good old America the what for. Pulls out like a little French cigarette and lights it. And Jihad Jim's just like, yeah, man, I'm so tired of playing this douche bro. I'm hoping that they'll get somebody else to get this title soon. We can have a betrayal match between me and my good friend Victor here, and then I can probably come back as some other character. And they're just like looking at the two of you because you're being slated to be like new tag teamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You guys seem excited to be here.
Don't rub your championship bonus in our faces.
They look at each other, and Victor's like, Cowboy, perhaps you would like a cigarette?
I only smoke fine Honduran cigars. See, it says Honduran right here, and he holds up a cigar with Cuban scratched out and Honduras written in Sharpie.
He's like, yes, very, very amusing. Although I think if you smoke that, you would be in some serious trouble. And like this scene is so super awkward.
Yeah.
And Jim's like, so Clarence, you lift, bro?
No.
I love this. All right, we fade out once more.
They both look at each other like.
So awkward.
Yeah.
I guess I feel salty that tag teaming was never my thing.
Yeah, and the management's kind of forcing you down this line for a little
Yeah,
while.
it's like it sucks.
All right, so we cut to the fancy bus, and once more we have in the passenger seat Rooster, and
This time I've got my mask up, I've got my feet on the exact same thing, wearing a Mr. Ass t-shirt. But this time I've got like a what is it? Like a mandarin, and I'm like slowly eating like pieces of mandarin. I'm like, it's good
and
stuff.
Dante's like, "You want a drink, son?"
Absolutely, thank you.
He brings you over some brandy, and he's like, That was good work there. Thanks for taking the hit from El Chupacabra. Really sets him up as a big boss villain.
Yeah, no, I can see where you're going with this. The father thing was an interesting spin.
Yeah, you know, we obviously he's not your real father, but we thought the audience might like it. We're probably going to try scheduling you guys for a few matches come fall.
Like against each other?
Yeah, of course.
That's interesting. Interesting play.
But yeah, this week you're set up to fight against Joey Crack and win, earning yourself a shot against Chupacabra again. Any special stipulations you'd like to add to that, or anything you'd like to do during the week?
Well, it depends. How badly do you want my merchandise to sell over Cracks?
He's like, what do you have in mind?
Well, what I was thinking was maybe we can increase the rarity of Jimmy Crack's merchandise by maybe making the winner of this match, I don't know, have to forgive or throw away all of his merchandise into a river or something like that.
Oh, he's like, I suppose we could cut a stunt like that, but we couldn't actually throw his merchandise away. We've got millions invested in that.
Well, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying.
So like he pulls out like the merchandising book, and they've got like Joey Crack the video game coming out.
Yeah.
And it's got like 15 Day Zero DLCs.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, well, in terms of the physical merchandise, what you could do is you could sell it at a higher premium, but not actually sell it through the official means.
He's like, you've got a good eye for business there, boy. I'm glad we're promoting you. Say, I don't suppose you happen to have an MBA. We're looking for a new CFO on and off stage.
That's interesting. That's real interesting.
I like when you say that and then we fade out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we come back, and it's like the pre-match warm-ups and all that. And so the commercial when we come in is like really techno, buggy, like 80s music.
Yeah.
And they're like, in a world, 4 complete fucking morons attempt to get their job done. Join Bon. Breakdown.
Oh, God. I can
Crusher.
see it coming from a mile away.
And Night Sass, as the members of the band Bomb Threat attempt to get their day job done and maybe shoot some guys in the face. And there's this promo of this young woman with like blonde hair and like a star tattooed on her face with an AK-47 like gunning people down in the streets. And she goes, I've killed and I'll kill again. Shadowrun Mirror Shades, now available online.
I like it. I haven't seen the latest episode of it, so I hope you didn't spoil anything for me.
It's so good though.
Okay, good.
No, it's good. It's got more of everything you want. It's got more Maurice. It's got more Night Sass, more Breakdown, more Doves.
That's actually a real roleplay thing, by the way. You can go check that out on JP's channel. It's fucking fantastic. You should go
all of the advertisements are for real things.
Mm-hmm.
You thought it was going to be a swan song promo. I did that last week. I can't repeat them. Oh my gosh, Kat, did you really decide to show up right now? Come over here. All right. We cut back to the announcers table, and it's Jives and Timmy there. And Jives is like, it's me. I'm James Jives, and we're back with Friday Night Fights. And you see Timmy's like wearing these big mirror shades, and he's got on like this ridiculous sombrero, and he's sipping on a margarita, and Jives is like, that's super unprofessional there, Timmy. And Timmy's just like, hey, remember last week, Jives? Oh my gosh, you gotta come over here, Kat. You cannot be running around wild. Really? Really? I'm trying to broadcast here. All right, do what you want. I can't. No. She's literally outside my arm reach staring at me now.
All right.
All right. So we're back. And the first match is Valerius Claudius Greppa comes down the stage. So he's like holding a sword, a gladia, and a shield. And they're both made of bronze. And he comes down and they're playing like some sort of Roman military theme. He marches down and there's like a thing of like Vegas style Roman soldiers. And James is like, now as you know, Valerius claims to have come from the ancient past, where he was sent to Rome by Zeus's magic and brought to the future in order to show us modern-day Grecian wrestling. And I don't know. I mean, there's some confusion as to whether he actually is from the past or not. And Timmy's just like, that's fucking impossible, Jives. Just shut the fuck up. And Valerius like salutes the crowd with his sword and is only speaking in Latin. So he's like, "E pluribus, to the victor, to the victor." And his opponent comes down, so he looks kind of like a really cheap. So he looks like the original costume of Captain America from the Captain America thing. So he's got like these hooded horn wing things, and he's like, "Ha ha ha!" And he's like, "I'm from Brooklyn, but I'm here to come to Raleigh, North Carolina to show you all how it's done." And he runs down, he's like, "Meg American, the deacon of democracy." And when they get in the ring, you know, Meg American salutes him, and Valerius, like, does his sword thing and then, like, hands his sword and shield over. And they go into a quick match. And eventually, Meg American wins. I mean, I'm not going to go through all the moves, right? But at the end, they both salute each other again, and they have nothing but good things to say. When Valerius is talking, of course, they throw it up on the Titantron with like a translation of what he's saying, and he's like, "I thought my opponent fought very well," and then it like the translation mess up, and it's like backwards, forwards, front, back, right A, and Jives is like, "That doesn't seem right." And Timmy's just like, "Oh my, how could that have happened?" And he's like got his laptop out.
Oh, Timmy.
And we have time right here to have you guys do your promos. So who would like to go first?
I guess I will if no one's going to do it, so fuck it, I'm going first. So, remind me, I'm fighting Cash today, right? Oh, sorry, Crack today.
Joey Crack.
Joey Crack, alright. So, so basically I'm going to be like, so there's going to be like, so did we agree on the merchandise stipulation?
Off character, you did not.
You did not? Okay.
You're not sure.
Not sure. Alright. So there's gonna be like a pile of like baby powder on a table, and like, you know, the camera sort of zooms in, sort of thing, like, you know, one of those cop drama period things.
Yep.
And then there's like the lights are flickering, and then I'm gonna be standing behind it like with a baseball bat, like, and I'm just gonna like, I hit the table with the thing, and all the powder's gonna go, and then I'm just gonna be like, Crack's going down. And then that's the entire promo.
All right.
All right.
Oh, plus look.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh.
That's terrible.
The audience is like, "We want Crack. We want Crack. We want Crack."
That's about right, though. That's how it should.
And Timmy's like, "Yeah, I bet they do. Bunch of fucking morons." Is my mic still on? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
I will.
All right.
So we're not in the swamp. We're in like an alleyway, maybe adjacent to the ring, or adjacent to the stadium.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Like people would recognize it if they looked hard enough, sort of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's like
I
behind the
imagine,
ticket office.
You can see people lining up for like the thing outside.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I'll say. This is as Clarence. I've never been a religious man, but it would seem that the powers that be have decided a certain course of action for me to take. But I want everybody out there to know that the wolf makes his own destiny, and then I have some beef jerky and I take a bite out of it, and that's it.
So here's the question: are you exposing a legit truth? Because I mean, it sounds like you're kind of like, fuck the man. They want me to be in this tag team match, or are you speaking your mind?
Well, to more discerning viewers, yeah. But, you know, hiding it within some sort of quasi-religious hokum.
So, do you feel like rolling plus real would be appropriate to break kayfabe?
Why not?
Okay.
Let's get crazy. Mine's 2. But,
Let's get loco. You horribly botch it.
You did even worse than I did.
Okay, so you mess up horribly. Let me look at the hard moves list here real quick.
For kayfabe? There's no botch on that, actually.
Yeah, the botch is hard moves.
Oh. So let me read them out for everyone so they know. So so the hard moves are turn the audience on them, they lose 1 audience. Turn a wrestler on them, they lose 1 heat with that character. Announce legit badness, someone is injured, someone is in trouble, someone has disappeared, something important is broken or missing. Give them a no-win situation. A choice between their career and their integrity. Ooh, Arthur. I think I know the one that you were laughing at. Hire or fire someone important. Hire someone they hate, fire someone they love. Push NPW ahead of them because of their failure or steal their victory, preferably via their worst enemy. And they're the hard moves on a botch.
So what happens is Dante Inferno comes on immediately after your promo cut, and he's like, I have a change of booking to announce. And, you know, the ceiling catches on fire, you hear the sound of shattering glass, and he's like, Dante. Inferno! And, are you really going to cry at me, Kat, from that distance? Outside my grab range? I can't believe you. You're unbelievable. All right. He says, it turns out that Wolf has accepted the services of Mr. Ass as his new manager ringside.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Ass has very willingly accepted. And then he walks off stage and everyone's like, boo, we hate you, Dante. And he's like, I love it!
Boo, I hate you, Dante.
Cowboy, your promo time.
Where are we?
You're in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, Raleigh?
Yeah.
Didn't get that, did you?
No. I think
Well, this gets better and better and better. Not only do I have to team with someone I can't stand, I have to have someone I can't stand even more at ringside as I face a couple of cartoonish stereotypes who really don't belong in the wrestling industry in 2015. Still, we're talking about the Tag Team Championships. One of the most prestigious things a person can aim for in this industry. And if I have to share them with someone I can't stand, it'll be worth it. Besides, the money's better.
Do you feel like that's plus real or plus look?
That seems almost like a kayfabe to me.
Yeah, he's like, the money's better right there. That kind of
Yeah.
Well, and the cartoonish stereotypes who don't belong in 2015, that's kind of, sure. How much momentum do I have in case I bollocks this? Okay, we'll go for it.
Yeah,
I have 4.
Boom.
I will spend 1.
Okay.
I will spend 1 momentum to bring it up to a 10.
That's exactly what the audience wants. You gain plus 1 audience, bringing you up to 3. and dropping you to 3 momentum.
Do I lose audience if I don't go up? Like, how does that work?
Nope.
Because everyone like lost.
In order to lose audience, you have to take a minus audience or you go over.
Okay.
Did you just make noise at me? No. This cat. I'm like 2 seconds from just throwing her upstairs and closing a door in her face. All right. So the first match after that, we find Mr. Ass ringside at the cage, standing next to Wolf, and he's just like slapping you on the ass. He's like, "You ready, Clarence? You ready?" He starts like moving his hips back and forth. He's like, "You ready, Clarence? You ready to do this? Snap, snap."
I try to walk away from him.
He's like, "The door's right here, Clarence. You can't leave. You can't leave."
Oh man, I love Mr. Ass. He's my favorite.
Are you guys playing D&D or Life? Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Cowboy, you're coming out. What's your entrance like for this?
I don't think it'd be anything special. Maybe we'll superimpose the cage over the Titantron video, so it's like you're looking at it through the mesh.
Yep.
The entire video. Yeah, I don't think Cowboy's going to pull out any special stops for the basic entrance. When he gets to the ring, he'll look at Mr. Ass and go like, "You touch my ass, you die." Nothing special there. No, Cowboy's just looking at Clarence a little nervously, and he makes the belt motion across his chest, the traditional "I'm winning the belt" wrestler move. And yeah, nothing. That's it.
All right.
I look at him, and then I looked at Mr. Ass, and I looked back at him, and I just kind of shrugged my shoulders.
Okay. Are you still Clarence or are you the Wolf?
I'm Clarence.
Okay.
Different day, right?
Yep. It's a whole week later.
Yeah.
All right. And they start playing Fuck the Police over the speakers, and down comes Jihad Jim.
Coming straight from the underground.
They like remix it with some more Public Enemy #1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Public Enemy #1. My boy said freeze. And yeah, down comes like Jihad Jim and Victor Via Kong, and they're holding an American flag between them, and it's burning, and the audience is like throwing beer cans at them. It's so bad. And they both are wearing their tag team championship belts. And they hand them off to Mr. Ass at the base of it. And over the microphone, Jihad Jim leans in there. He's like, "Yeah, dude, don't get it greased up, bro. Don't get your ass juice on it." Oh. Then he like looks at his arm muscles like, "Did you even lift? Are you finally up here? Can I grab you? All right. Why don't you stay right here?" Yes. Yes. No, stop. Okay. Rooster, you want to be the announcer for this one, or you want to throw in an MPW? Maybe even play Timmy.
Ooh. Can I play Jives? Actually.
I'm Jives. Fuck you. I'm Jives.
All right. I'll MPW, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a name for this MPW?
Bill. Bill the wrestler.
He's a jobber.
So yeah, he's just a jobber. He's some lackey guy. He's called the Big Cheese, and he basically he wears an entire yellow outfit, and his like one of his moves is to basically just like throw cheese at people. There you go. They made a wrestler. It's a good one. Yeah.
Now we know who you're gonna play when you're done playing Rooster.
So yeah, Big Cheese is sitting there, and he's like, "Well, hiya, Jimmy."
Jives is like, man, am I glad to see you. I'm super sexy James Jives, and Timmy is not here.
Yeah, fuck Timmy. What has he done for everyone? He
And
wouldn't even get me a latte behind stage.
what's it with you and lattes? So he reaches under his desk and pulls out a latte with double foam and all that. He pulls out the latte order that
that
Cowboy
wasn't me
ordered
before.
last week.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
It's Cowboy's latte order, and he hands it to you.
Oh,
He
thank
pulls
you.
one out himself. He's like, would you perhaps like a rack of ribs real quick before Cowboy gets roasted?
That sounds quite delicious. Do you want to put cheese on it? Because I do.
He's like, yeah, I guess.
You would love it. Trust me.
So
you
get
would
down.
love it.
Not on top of a computer. Get down. What do you... Work with me here, Cat.
Come on, Cat. Work with me
believe-
here.
She's literally walking on top of my computer tower.
It's like she owns it or something.
Yeah. So he accepts your grated cheese on top of this like pre-prepared ribs plate.
He leans in and he whispers loud enough for the
Mic to
microphone
catch.
to make the catch. I made it myself.
I like this guy. He's really creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna be Jihad Jim's replacement on the show. Yeah, and so the two of them are in the wolf den, and it's just Cowboy in the middle of the ring with them, and they're just like, "What do you?" He's like, "What you gonna do, Cowboy? Come at me, bro! Come at me!" And like Jihad Jim's like, "Yeah, come at us, bro." And the ref hits the bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm standing at the door,
Yep.
doing some. Maybe I'm like doing some pull-ups on the top rope or on the top
I love that
bar or
idea.
whatever.
Well, for our
okay.
audience, at home, in case you don't realize, the actual name of this game is the Wolf Cage, right? I don't actually
Jives
remember.
is like, as a matter of fact, this is in fact the Wolf's Cage.
Oh, well, that's
Wolf's Den.
fantastic. Fantastic. But the idea of the game is that the Fuck America team, I believe it's called, is the
That's
ones
Death
that...
to America.
Oh, okay. Well, they have to try and escape the ring, and Wolf and... I don't know if they have a team name yet. Let's call them... Harry Cow. Yeah, I done it. It's a good name, right? I like it. They have to get out of the way of Harry Cow and get out of the ring. It's that simple.
Cowboy, are you done anything? Or are you literally listening to this commentary and you're just like,
What do we do to win? Pinfall or submission?
yep.
Okay. I hold up my fingers in like peace symbols at them.
Oh,
And I poke them both in the eyes.
I saw that coming.
And then I grab them both around the neck and double DDT them.
Is that a signature move, or are you trying to execute?
That's work, I guess.
I don't know about work. Poking somebody in the eyes?
Well, then I'm going into a double DDT, so...
I'll accept that, sure.
I mean, if you want look, I'm much
No,
happier
no,
rolling
work's
look.
fine. No, double DDT. Okay, you hit it pretty well. You can retain control of the match or give up control and get +1 momentum.
I'll retain control.
Okay.
Let's see here. Check out my move set. All right. As they're getting to their hands and knees, I get down on my hands and knees, and then I charge head first into one of them, bonk them, junkyard dog style, but I call it getting the horns. And then I do it to the other one.
That definitely sounds like a signature move.
That is on my
And
signature.
I forgot we got to throw the not audience. We got to throw the announcers in here. And Jives is like, "Well, look at that. That looks like getting him with the horns there, Big Cheese."
Why, yes, it does. I wonder if it actually hurts, though.
And Jives like takes this crunch rip of the ribs off, and he's like, I sure do like these North Carolina style ribs. That vinegar sauce, right? Wow, look at that. And he's like, he just horns the other one.
How do you like that cheese, Jim, by the way?
He's like, it's good.
Brand.
All right, you rolled an 8. Would you like to retain control of the match or gain +1 momentum?
I'll stay in control. What the heck?
All right.
I grab Jihad Jim, is it?
Yep.
By the arm, and I whip him at Wolf, and I turn control over to Wolf.
Ah, okay. Mandatorily giving up control. Wolf.
Super kick.
Oh, you had the time to set this up, too.
Yeah.
So he's flying towards you. He's got, like, his Death to America shirt on. Is this a signature move for you? Or does this just work?
Does it work?
All right.
I do. Oh, I need 7, right? Rats. Goodness gracious.
Yep.
Jimmy, it looks
That's
like
5.
the other. It looks like the. It looks like the hairy cows are well and truly in the lead here, and it seems like their momentum isn't giving up. Even if that kick didn't look like it hit as much as it did, it still looked like it hurt quite a bit, right on the cheese.
Are you putting him over?
I am.
All right. So you're bumped up into 7-9.
Thank goodness.
You can retain control of the match or gain +1 momentum and hand it over to them.
It would have been especially awesome if he missed the kick and that he fell out of the door. You know what I mean? Like,
I like the idea of that. Like he actually did miss the kick, and once again the guy had to fall, and his foot's like outside the ring, and they had he has to like push himself back inside the door.
Yeah.
We got like the laser blade pass right there.
Okay, so I still have control.
Yeah.
I'll retain control, and
Right.
I kind of go inside a little bit because I mean we're scheduled to lose, but I'll start moving inside, and what can I do? I want to do a. I'm just going to try to take him, and first of all, throw him into the wall of the cage.
Okay.
And then coming off, like the momentum he gets from like bouncing off the wall, I'm going to try to take him and pick him up, twist him, and pile driver.
Okay. All right. Sounds like some more work, unless you want that particularly powerful.
No, that's okay. 8. Okay, good.
All right. You want to retain control of the match or gain momentum?
I'll retain control of the match to try and we'll do like some a couple of pins that are easily broken.
Okay.
And then well, and then I guess I feel compelled to comply with the management now, even though I wasn't going to do it before.
Oh, you could go ahead and win your tag team title, like right here.
Yeah.
Feel the darkness.
Yeah, that money raise is pretty good, right?
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and try to do like a camel clutch type of thing.
That's interesting because Jihad Jim's finishing move is called the ISIS bite, and it's a camel clutch.
Well, I'll do the camel clutch, but okay, well, fine.
No, that's fine. Do it. Do it. He's like he sees you putting him in it. He's like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, he breaks out. Let's see here.
I'll show you how a real man camel clutches.
And unfortunately, you can't be saved because you've already been put over. So you're down to 1 momentum there, friend.
Yep.
All right. So Jihad Jim flips it around, puts you in the ISIS bite for a little while, and he's like, "Bring out the wolf. That's what I want to see, little puppy. Woo, bros."
Jim, it seems like our friends in the ring here are actually trying to bait out the wolf. That seems like a real dumb idea to me.
And Jives is just like, can someone bring him a beer? Did you see, like, Jihad Jim's like, beer, 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 beer.
I throw a Miller Lite at the cage, it bounces off.
It just shattered. And Jives is like, where the fuck's Timmy? And we cut back over to where Victor Viet Cong is just beating the hell out of Cowboy. He's got like a cattle prod, and he's just like prodding him repeatedly with it. And like it's like super low power, so it's got the sparks, but it doesn't actually do that much damage. But you know, Cowboy is playing it up, and then Victor Viet Cong is like, now it is time to show you the ancestry. I travel far and wide in order to learn this from my good friend Kim Jong-un, the greatest power of all. And he's like, no, I got a mystic Asian energy. And he goes for, what is his end move? It's definitely called the Kim Jong-il drop. It's a butt drop. That's all it is. He just comes off.
Sits on a guy.
He comes off of the cage and just hits you with his butt.
Oh, shit.
He transfers control of the match over to Cowboy.
Wait a minute, Jim. I thought that Mr. Butt was the manager of the Hairy Cows. What's going on here?
So Mr. Ass is like out there, and he's like, yeah, that's a nice butt. He's like, you work out, don't you, boy? And Jives is just like, there is so much butt stuff tonight. I don't know what's happening.
Would you like me to add a bit of cheese onto that butt
He's like,
stuff?
no, I'm good. I'm good. And we transfer control back to Cowboy now that both sides of this match, both of the both of the player wrestlers are both currently getting their asses kicked.
Yeah.
So Cowboy, you're up.
Okay. Debating two different ways to deal with this. Yeah, okay. You know what? From the ground? Who's beating on me again? Which one's beating on me?
Victor Viet Cong.
Okay. You know what? I am going to kick him in the genitals for real. I'm going to work stiff.
Oh, fuck. All right. Let's do it. An 8. You injure your opponent, the match ends in a no contest, or your opponent loses one audience.
I'm going to have the match end in a no contest, overriding Creative's booking and setting up a possible future rematch.
All right.
I thought there was no rules in this one.
Yeah, but if somebody legit gets injured,
yeah.
They
So
might stop
Victor
the
Viet
match.
Cong is like, oh, Cowboy, you son of a bitch. Oh, wait, no, he's British, so he's like, Cowboy, you son of a bitch, I can't believe you kicked me in my balls. Apparently I am French now or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that was
Kicking me in my balls, but they're French out there.
the vaguest of British accents.
All right. So, Mr. Ass is like, retaining the championship. Victor Viet Cong, Jihad Jim, and death to America. And
Wow, Jim, I did not expect that one bit. That cheesy ending is something that I would come up with.
Jives is just like, well, Big Cheese, I'm glad that you aren't one of our writers. And the whole match gets super meta. And, yep. We just close on that match really awkwardly.
Like the audience, like the camera shows the thing raising up, and then like it shows like Viet, whatever his name is,
Victor Viet Cong.
Victor Viet Cong is like sort of like hobbling out of the ring, like holding his testicles, and then everyone's like slowly just walking out, and like it fades to black to like sort of cover up the mistake that's happening in the middle of the ring.
I have an idea.
What's up?
I would like to Can I cut a promo with Cowboy in the locker room?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Cowboy, you're there in the
How
locker
much
room.
later is this? Is this like 30 seconds later, or is this a
This is
lot?
maybe after the commercial break.
Okay, all right. Let's do the commercial break then, and it's like 11 years of role-playing game content, 8 seasons of Pathfinder. Find them now. Dawnforge Cast, starring Andrew Armstrong. Dawnforge Cast, now available online at youtube.com.
Just
And then,
youtube.com. Just straight
yeah.
up. Just go to
Yep.
YouTube. You'll find it.
I'll be there. You gotta look for it.
We make you work for it.
www.youtube.com/user/Dawnforgecast.
It rolls off the tongue.
And we cut to this locker scene. Is this a real locker scene, or is this a in-character locker scene?
This is an in-character locker room.
Okay, so it's really steamy right now, and perhaps there's like Timmy's in the background coming out of the shower with a
Mr.
towel wrapped
Ass is
around
like
him.
whipping someone with a
You
towel.
know, Mr. Ass is out there because apparently everyone on the show hates him.
I don't know. I think he's great.
We should book you guys in a tag team match. I like how you're always seen wearing a Mr. Ass t-shirt, by the way.
It's, like, it's super comfortable, man. Have you ever worn one of those?
Maybe later on you should cut a promo where you're like, Mr. Ass, I want you to be my tag team partner. We'll get to that. Let's get back to the shower scene at hand.
Yeah, so Cowboy's there, and I come up to him and I say, what was that all about?
Pregnant pause.
I couldn't trust you to get the job done, so I decided to strike a blow for America. It might have been a low blow, but it was still a blow for America.
I'll say, well, I didn't really think much of you before, but I think you've got some potential as a tag team if you're interested. I can keep you safe from the wolf.
Interesting. Well, tell you what. If you can agree to stand up for America, and I can agree to stand up for America, then we'll take them on again next week in a good old-fashioned one-fall-to-a-finish match, and we'll cream them. And that's babyface, two momentum, make creative book you in a match.
You're making that match.
I like how
Okay.
your character says it in the fucking thing as well. He's like, and that's
Yeah, that
two
would be
baby
awesome.
faces and 2 heels, and like, yeah, that seems like a good way to bring in the audience. I like it. Yeah.
Super meta.
Yeah.
Okay, let me write down that in 2 weeks, your next match is going to be a one fall to the finish.
That's just a regular match.
Yep, featuring. Do you guys have a tag team name, or are you just going to be called the Wolfpack?
Hairy cows, man.
Sounds good to me.
Which one sounds good to you? Because
Wolfpack.
I just want to make sure you're not interested in hairy cows. All right, Wolfpack.
I
versus
imagine
Death to
creative
America.
would pick a name for me that I didn't like. Because this is still all not my idea.
And
This is not Clarence's idea.
championship belt match.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you would be upset with getting a championship belt. No, that's just like.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about it.
All
But
right.
no, I guess we don't have a name.
And so, like, the whole time, the background music is, like, from Top Gun. It's playing with the boys. It's playing on, like, a radio very faintly. It's like, playing with the boys. And do you guys, like, both, like, give each other the high five clap when you come to this agreement to destroy Death to America?
Yeah.
Sure. Before I forget, we just worked a match and we both have 4 heat, right?
That's true. That's true. So you're both going to gain an audience, right?
Fuck
Yeah.
Shit, guys.
You both rise to top of the card at the same time. So you both
Yeah.
gain an advance, and if Rooster doesn't unseat you, you'll both be able to take the overmove.
Cool.
I won't be
Alright.
able to anyway because I'm at 2 audience. So
Now, just to let you guys know, out of character, probably after this tag team match, they're going to resolve the feud between the two of you. So your heat's going to get reset. And either Cowboy's going to end up being a regular member of the stable, or he'll just fade, like that storyline will be ended. We'll figure it out. Maybe there'll be a betrayal. Oh man, a betrayal would be excellent. All right, so we come away from that promo, and you hear the chant in the audience, and they're like, Rooster, bok, 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 Rooster, bok, 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 bok. You coming out, Rooster, for your match versus Joey Crack?
yeah, I'm coming out, but I'm also going to do a cheap heat while I can.
Okay.
And I hear. Is that them on favor with me? By the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
like that. This is something the crowd has created for you.
Oh, okay, that's cool. 'Cause I thought it was like a
No, they're not
taunt
saying
for,
you're a
like-
coward.
Okay, yeah, cool. I thought it was like the Mr. Crack fans, or whatever. Like,
Nope.
Okay, cool. And I was like, I'm like walking up, I'm like hyping it up, and then I stand there on the side of the ring, and I grab a microphone, and I'm like, wait, I've already done cheap heat this time, haven't I? Because it says I can only do it once per episode. So
Yep.
yeah, okay, I can't do that. Or
Maybe
maybe
just cut a promo.
yeah, I'll cut a promo then. I was like, so
Are you sure you've done Cheap Heat?
Yeah,
I feel he was only having one momentum. So
yeah, but I did it last time, and then the momentum.
yeah,
reset,
but this
so-
is a whole different week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Right.
I'll do.
Do it again.
I'll do cheap heat then.
You can Cheap Heat while cutting a promo.
All right, I'll do that
Stop
then.
doing both.
So basically, I was like, "This is to all you crackheads out in the audience. You might seem a little dim, and I don't blame you with all those drugs you've been cramming up your noses. But this one is gonna go straight into you. I'm gonna take crack down, and I'm going to do it in such a way that you will fuck. God, I'm so bad at these. It's so bad. I'm gonna take him down, and I'm going to make you regret ever being fans of such a low life."
I'm gonna flush crack down the toilet.
Okay. Yeah. That works so much better. My God, I'm fucking terrible at this. Yeah. All right. Maybe it's like maybe I'm terrible at it, and that's just the way that Rooster is. Like. All right. So yeah, the cheap heat is
Yeah, you're up to 2 momentum.
okay.
That just happens automatically.
Yep. All right. Well, that's good. And the cut promo is
Look. Yep.
9. So
Okay, you can create a book you in a match, add a stipulation to the upcoming match, +1 momentum or +1 heat.
How much do I have with Crack? I don't have any with Crack, do I?
You have 1 with him because he is a face.
Really? He's a face.
Yes.
That's super weird, considering he's all about drug use.
He's not about drug use. That's just his paraphernalia thing.
Oh, okay.
He's about himself.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Let's see.
He doesn't do anything dirty in the ring, so he fights clean.
All right, I'm gonna get a momentum.
Okay, so you have 1 heat with Rooster, Joey Crack, and Rooster, you're up to 3 momentum.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
Okay, Joey Crack comes out, and they're playing Cash Rules Everything Around Me by Wu-Tang Clan. It comes out, and it's got those smooth rhythms, and he's singing along with it. He's like, Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. And he comes out to the announcer table, and he takes James Jive's mic in the process. And he's like, I know you guys want 100% pure crack, and I'm here to deliver. I've got the cut that you need.
You sure he isn't about drug use? Goddamn.
Speaking of cuts, that's exactly what I'm about to do to my opponent, the Scourge of Raleigh, North Carolina, Rooster. And then he hands the mic back. and he like starts taking off his chains and all of his heavy clothing, and he comes down to just being in like a wife beater and like some sweatpants, and he's just like at the edge of the ring, like. And the referee dings the match start, and Joey Crack immediately goes in on you.
Okay.
And just starts punching you in the face over and over again. And he's like, you can't handle 100% pure crack. And then he like puts you in, he trips you up, and he puts you in an arm lock. So he's just like trying to pull your arm out of the socket. And who would like to be announcing from the table for this match?
Mr. Cheese. Big Cheese. Go on. Put him in.
Can't announce on yourself, bro.
No, someone else be Big Cheese. That's what I'm saying.
No, Clarence will do it.
All right, Clarence.
All right, Clarence, you're out there. All right, Jives is just like, what do you make of this? Clarence? Wolf? Clarence?
I'm not sure I really like any of these competitors.
Jives is like,
I like pins to bridge in my nose.
he's like, so Clarence, how did you feel about your match earlier against Death to America?
Well, I'll tell you what, I was quite impressed by Cowboy's performance, those double DDTs at the beginning.
All right, he's just nodding, and then we cut back to Rooster taking control of the match
All right.
after he breaks out of the submission hold.
So let's say that. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna do this. So basically, the way I get out of this, Arthur, is I basically elbow him in the throat.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is a heel move that I'm gonna spend 2 momentum on. Yep, and I'm gonna.
You're just gonna end it immediately?
No, I'm gonna leave him lying helplessly on the floor.
Spend 2 momentum. Pick 1. Leave him lying helplessly on the floor. Okay. All right.
Yep. And then
He's clutching at his sword. He's like,
and I'm gonna get a microphone at this point, and I'm gonna cut another promo. And I'm just like, you see what happens when you abuse the drugs. This is what you look like when you're on crack. And I like show Joey Crack just on the ground, just like going.
he's in the fetal position
Yeah,
too. He
yeah.
looks really pathetic.
Yeah, and then I
I
throw
practiced all week doing that.
yeah, and then I throw the microphone away, and then I just elbow him like straight down.
All right, so they call like an audible here and just tell you to end the match immediately.
All right, then I will pin him.
Okay, do your finishing move. Roll.
All right,
Just roll 2d6.
straight up 2d6. That's
Yep.
all it is.
Yep.
All right. Okay, here we go. 2d6. 11. What?
Oh, you fucking crushed that. Okay. You gain +1 audience.
Woo! Go me, finally. I was sitting on 2 for the longest time.
At 3 now.
Yeah.
Dante Inferno comes out, and it's like, Dante. Inferno! The soul ceiling goes up in flames, and he comes out slow clapping. He's like, what an amazing fast win there by my good friend, Rooster. Wouldn't you agree, James? And James is like, of course, Mr. Inferno. And he's like, Rooster, why don't you come backstage with me? We have some business to discuss now that you're a title contender to take on El Chupacabra.
It's like, as I walk off, I step on James Crack on his chest and sort of push him back down.
You mean...
like, just sort of walk over the top of him, but, like, actually walk on.
You mean Joey Crack?
Yeah, Joey Crack.
Yeah, you're gonna step on him on your way out of the ring?
Yeah. Like he was nothing.
Everyone's booing. They're like, boo! We want crack. We want crack.
Yeah. And,
I'm coming in.
Oh, you're running in?
I'm coming in.
Okay, you come in.
I'm going to come in and be comic relief and basically help Joey Crack to his feet.
Mm-hmm.
And take my mic and go, you're going to have to learn a lesson, Rooster. You should never abuse crack.
At that, I turn around and I'm gonna do my I am the future.
Wait. I think he has a clown move that he's making first.
Oh, okay.
You're doing your comic relief move.
I am doing my comic relief.
Oh, real. I thought it was perfectly timed, and it is. The crowd is like laughing out loud. Even so, Dante Inferno like actually cracks a smile and chuckles a little bit. Pick 2.
I'll gain a heat with crack actually.
Okay.
And
Are
what
you
else?
a heel or a face currently?
I'm a face still.
All right, so they're both faces. So you just have one.
And let's see a second one. I already have 4 heat with Rooster. I did this so I wouldn't lose one at the end of the episode.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense because you have to be involved with everybody or you lose one. Rooster and Wolf have interacted, right? No, I don't think they have
Not this episode, no.
on this episode, so they might lose some heat unless they get it together.
Oh, that's why you want to be in audio.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
at the table, yeah.
All right. Oh no, he was the fucking announcer.
Oh, yeah, he was the announcer. Yeah, we got it. Got it. Call.
And just so you don't break the rules anymore, Rooster, I'm going to see about being the referee for your match with El Chupacabra.
You're adding yourself in as special guest referee for that match?
Yep.
Amazing. Oh, that match is going to be so good.
All right. Am I free to do my I'm the future now?
Yep, go ahead.
All right. So this was basically if I kept a promise or follow through on a threat I made on camera, which was I'm going to take down Crack,
Yep.
which I did. It's roll plus look. All right, perfect. On a 10 plus, I picked 2.
All right.
Book yourself in a match with an opponent, add a stipulation to the match, or gain 2 momentum. I'm going to gain 2 momentum.
Okay.
I have another match today, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You have the last match is Cowboy is challenged by the Wizard.
All right, so basically, I guess there's no point in me getting momentum then. So
Okay.
I'm going to book a match with Cowboy. Oh wait, sorry, no. I don't actually know. I'm gonna book a match with Mr. Arse actually.
Okay. And your second choice,
The stipulation to the match,
which is
that God, what's a good stipulation? I mean, there's like the no hold bars. There's like
hardcore.
hardcore.
Winner picks loser's new entrance music. That was my personal favorite.
Loser leaves town.
Oh no, I can't. Oh,
Hair versus hair match.
I got it. The stipulation is the winner of the match. Because I really like his merchandise, right? I've been wearing it a lot.
Yep.
I want to get whoever's making his merchandise to make my merchandise, and no longer make his merchandise anymore.
So you want an exclusive contract with his
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you put the contract on the line. All right, so let me write that down for next time we meet up. We've got El Chupacabra versus Rooster, special guest referee Cowboy. First fall to the finish, Wolfpack versus Death to America Championship. And now we've also got a second match, Rooster versus Mr. Ass. Fashion contract on the line. Week 5 is going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. I don't know how much, like, I feel like this might be a good place to end it, but I'm not entirely sure. What do you think?
No, there's a little bit more to...
No, I mean, like, after this week, sort of thing, because we still got another hour planned, but, like, I don't know if you want to...
Oh, no, I got 2 things left that I want to do.
All right, well, you take away.
Yep. Okay, so after all that clears out, the Wizard comes out and is like, "Where's Cowboy? I told him in that shit city of Washington, D.C., that I would be using my New York powers to destroy him here. The dark magic that I have gained in New York City, here in the back end of America, Raleigh, North Carolina. The magic is strong here. Come out and face me if you will, cowboy.
Was there supposed to be like a backstage thing between me and Dante?
Yeah, that'll be next.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Don't worry. You're the end stinger. You're the Marvel trailer.
Okay.
Cowboy, will you come out and fight the wizard or not?
Oh yeah, Cowboy will come out and fight the wizard. His
Okay.
first match ended quickly.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what you've got here with the wizard.
It's going to be pretty hard to kick a wizard in the balls.
You and the wizard have one heat. So the audience is kind of into this match a little bit. Just a little bit. And the wizard's like, I'm going to roast you, cowboy, and then I'm going to eat you.
Boy, you're really milking those puns, aren't you?
God, I want Big Cheese to be...
You can be the ringside announcer if you want.
Big Cheese is coming back. He's my favorite.
All right. All right, cowboy. The wizard just is like, come at me. I've prepared every move. I know everything you could possibly do here, cowboy. I've been analyzing your strategies for weeks. And the hall darkens, and a Tesla coil like descends from the ceiling and is like arcing.
You know, Jim, I think I've seen a cow get hit by lightning once.
Jai's just like, geez, how did that go?
Not too well, actually. That's actually where jerky was built from.
I don't think that's how jerky was invented.
Don't you fucking tell me what's right.
We cut back to Cowboy standing awkwardly in the ring.
You know what? He's studied my entire moveset, so I'll just uppercut him.
Okay.
And do I want to do something else before I roll? Then I'll slap on a side headlock, and I will noogie him.
That sounds like plus look.
I think so.
Yeah. Announcer?
Jimmy! It looks especially difficult to noogie someone when they're wearing a wizard hat, but Cowboy has done quite an exceptional job. It must be pretty hot under there. Enough to melt the cheese.
James is like, what cheese are you talking about, Big Cheese? Did you put cheese under his hat?
I'm always putting cheese places. I don't tell you where, though. That's
Oh, man, this is so creepy. All right. What's your choices here? Cowboy, you got retain control or gain momentum?
I will retain control.
All right, you're still in control.
I will slide behind him, lift him up, and drop his tailbone on my knee in an atomic drop.
Oh.
Are you like trying to hurt him? Like, what's going on here?
No, that's a standard wrestling move. It's just you shift it off a little so that you miss the tailbone, but it looks like you dropped him on your tailbone.
What is it with this week in butt stuff? Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. So it's a little buddy up in here. You know what I mean?
All right. Anything else from that sequence, Cowboy?
And I tickle his nipples.
Let's see. What do I want to roll on? You know what? I think I'll leap up, put my knees in his back, and fall back to the ground. So that that's known by a number of names, but we'll go with lung blower.
Okay. I don't even know what to rate that as.
I'm thinking work.
Okay. All right. I've never... Oh, shit.
That I forgot to adjust that macro when my work went up, but it's still only a 3.
Yeah. All right. You get countered in the process. He just like punches you in the solar plexus in the process. And we see like electrical sparks from the electrodes that he has on his hands.
So I lose my only momentum.
Yep.
Ouch.
And he just starts whipping your ass like immediately. He's like kicking you into the ropes and like punching you in the face and then pushing you back into the ropes and punching you in the face over and over again.
Jimmy, it currently looks like the cow is being tipped.
Are you sure that was your only momentum? I have you rated as having 3.
Didn't I spend 2 on something?
Yeah, he spent 2 coming in
yeah.
and doing his baby face thing.
Yep. Okay, all right. He just keeps beating on you. And he uses his old finishing move, the fireball, where he like puts his wrist out and there's a spray of particulate, and then he snaps his fingers, and the spark that's caused causes all this to set on fire, and it makes a nice flash that blinds you. And while the ref is blinded, he like punches you in the neck a couple times, real slow and real obviously to the audience. And the ref's like, "Oh, I'm blinded! I'm blinded!" And he leans in close to you, and he's like, "You ready for the win?"
I don't know who's winning.
He's like, "It's you. You got to make it big, though. We need to build some heat. I'm trying to get a promotion. We need to make this a big ticket item here, buddy."
All right.
And
Say,
like right before you
Jimmy.
break away, he's like, "By the way, fuck up Victor Viacong for me. I hate that guy." And then he like walks away from me. He's like, "The wizard. I shall prepare my summoning move." And he starts like moving his hands, and you can hear the Tesla coil like charging up, like. But you're booked to win this match, Cowboy. So.
All right. I still kind of blinded. I just shove him. And he hits the ref. For a ref bump.
Okay.
I immediately, as soon as the ref goes down, and he's like looking at the ref and trying to figure out what's going on, I go out under the ring and I get a chair. I climb back in the ring. Wizard turns around to look at me. I throw the chair to him, and then I drop to my back as the ref is getting back up. So the ref sees him holding a chair and me flat on my back and assumes he hit me with the chair and disqualifies him.
Let's roll 2d6 to see how well it goes.
All right. I don't have any
Nothing to
momentum.
it.
Oh, wait. The announcer hasn't put me over yet.
That's true.
So hopefully
put
the
him over?
announcer will do that.
Yeah, I got the
keys.
perfect thing for this too. It's like, oh my! It seems the wizard has summoned a chair. I did not expect
like on
that.
stage talking to the referee. He's like, no, I haven't added summoned chair to my repertoire yet. It's only theoretical.
What an unbelievable amount of magic is going on right now when you say, Jimmy. It's almost, you can almost cut the cheese over there.
James is less like, have a beer, friend. Have a beer.
I'm drunk already.
All right, you get to choose one there. They make you look bad, gain heat. Ham it up, gain momentum.
I'm going to say it kind of looked a little obvious that he was standing around there for a while, and I'm going to take the heat.
Okay. So Cowboy gains 1 with the Wizard, bringing him up to 2. All right.
And then I will do the mic thing and say, it looks like Mr. New York here doesn't know how to deal with being in a real city like... We're still in Raleigh, right?
Yep.
You ask him like when you're there, you're like.
I'm like looking at something written on the back of my hand in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Like you're about to say something, then like your voice pre-recorded like plays somewhere else in the rings.
North Carolina.
Mr. Black. Oh shit.
And yeah, I'll just take the cheap heat and run.
Okay, all right. So to close out the show, we have Dante Inferno speaking with Rooster backstage. And he's like, Rooster, I think that next week we're going to unveil our new match.
Is this
The
on air,
Money
by the way?
in the Bank. Yes, this is still on the air.
It's about
like
time we
Money in the
release
Bank.
this new match.
I'm thinking that perhaps we're going to have you compete for it. It's going to be a Royal Rumble match. You think you're down for that?
I'm always down to make money.
Defeat Chupacabra, and I'll get you in there. All right, so here's what happens. Timmy comes in, and he's like, excuse me, Mr. Inferno, I need you to sign this paperwork. It's the last of what you need for that stock transfer. And Dante starts signing it, and then they go like with the slow motion. They show Timmy like switching the last page out.
Uh-oh.
So it looks like he's handing him one page, but he hands him another. And when he signs the last page, Timmy's like, yes, now it's Timmy time. And Dante's like, what are you using that voice for, Timmy? He's like, my name's not Timmy. It's Timothy Archer. And Dante's like, no, not of the Archer family. He's like, yes, you've just signed away your entire company's stock policy to my father. And then we cut back to a flashback where Rooster was like something about Timmy's father last week. And then it cuts back to the future again, like perfectly prepared. And like all the actors in character are sitting there waiting for that segment to cut back in.
Yeah.
And Timmy's like, yes, now I am in control of the company, Dante, and I'm going to see you in a match next week with the Reaper. And he's like, no, please, after I broke his leg, no. And Timmy turns toward the audience, at like the camera. He takes off his glasses, starts cleaning them, and goes, it's Timmy time. And that's how
is he like really blind when he doesn't have his glasses on as well?
No, he doesn't actually have to wear glasses. That's the thing.
Ah.
He joined as an intern to like fool everybody and take over the company with his dad's money.
All right. So what does this actually mean for like all the stuff that's been put into motion so far?
So all that might be up for grabs next week. We don't know yet. But what we do know is we have two people who need to make the over move.
Yeah. You want to turn on your camera again, guys?
I think we need to restart the call, don't we?
All right, I'll restart the call.
No, the camera should work again.
Oh, the cameras are coming back on.
Yeah, Graham, you want to turn yours on too? Cool, look at that, magic.
All right. So we're going over. We have two people with +4 audience. You both gained advances, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys spend them yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the beginning of next week, you guys have +2 to your momentum, and you need to make a roll. You roll plus look right now. Let's do it. Cowboy, you get to pick 2.
Damn.
Demand and be granted a match. Call out anyone on the roster for heat or gain momentum.
I get 2?
Yep.
I think I'm going to be the guy to call out Timmy.
Okay. You call out. Let me put that on the roster here next time. You call out Timmy, whose real name is Timothy Archer.
And I get...
+1 heat.
Why am I not finding this?
It's in the basic
there it is.
moves. It's called
There we
put
go.
over. And your second choice?
Oh, hell, I'll call out his dad, too. I'll call them both out.
All right. Well, you can call them out to explain themselves. Yeah. So call out eccentric, rich billionaire, Mr. Archer.
Is he actually Archer?
He's not a real wrestler.
Okay. I was about to say, is he actually Archer?
But he's like if he was a wrestler, he would be a manager or something. So you could certainly have heat with him. If Cowboy keeps calling him back to the stage over and over again.
Something, danger zone.
Yeah.
Danger zone! All right. Wolf. time for you to roll.
Yeah.
Now, do you have that thing where you can roll plus power whenever you make a look roll?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I can. Can I that advance I still have?
Yep.
Can I do that before this roll or
Yeah,
before
sure.
that 5?
Yeah.
So I'll add 1 to power,
Okay.
which makes power plus 2, which makes that a 7.
Okay.
Boom.
Let's see how much momentum you have. Oh, not enough to change this. So it's just going to be a 7, which means you can pick one. Demand and be granted any match you want. Call out anyone on the roster to explain themselves and get +1 heat, or gain +1 momentum.
What match would I want? I don't know.
Destroy Rooster.
Yeah, I want that. And this whole can I think about it?
Yeah, we don't need it until 2 weeks from now. So
Yeah.
let me
Let
mark
me
down
think about
here.
it because I'm not I don't want I'm gonna think about what I
Right.
want for Wolf because
Wolf
he feels
has-
lost right now.
Wolf has an open put over booking. All right.
Cool.
Well, I think that was a pretty interesting match there.
yeah.
Pretty
Definitely.
good 4 hours. Sorry about the Victor Viet Cong and Jihad Jim thing, but we're only going to see them once more, hopefully, when they lose their tag team.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that the breaks didn't match up the way that it did last week, but that's all right.
Yeah, I tried to do what I could, but it was a little strange.
Yeah, it was a little strange. That's all right. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had fun. Tomorrow morning we will actually be starting up the Die Party game day again. It'll be the second time that we've had it. On the slate, we actually have Hollow Earth Expedition at 10 a.m., followed by, hopefully, Everyone is John at 3 p.m. And then after that, we will be swapping over to Arthur's channel there to play a new game. Do you remember what it was called, Arthur?
Yeah, it's called Sky Sword. You like the name Sky Sword. It's
yeah.
called Calum. Wow, did I really forget already? It's Latin for Sky Sword.
It's
really.
Sky Sword.
Calum Gladium. There
It's
we go.
Sky Sword. Yeah.
It's Sky
So, do you want to actually announce now what it is, or
Yeah, Stars Without Numbers tomorrow at midnight.
about what we'll be doing in the Stars Without Numbers game?
Oh, they're bounty hunters, hunting bounties in Neo Mexico.
That's it. That's it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, everyone. Make sure you show up tomorrow because we got a lot going on. Actually, there is another game. Wait, do we have a game on Sunday? I can't remember if that was cancelled or not.
Nope, Easter's completely out.
God damn it. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw tonight, please give the channel a follow. And remember, you can always go down to the YouTube channel below and watch all of the archives that we have, including Friday Night Fights, Hex, and Blood Dews, which are currently running games over
Can I
there.
plug something?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
For those of you who have never heard of it, there is a site called Hollywood the Game where people do faux scripts for movies and stuff, a lot of fan fiction and stuff. And next week, I will be doing a text-based documentary that is going to be my views on WrestleMania. So if you want to check that out, it's hollywoodthegame.net.
There you go. Graham, do you have anything to shout out?
Not yet.
Blood Dews is coming up, and it's. I think we're getting close to a finale there. I think.
I guess if we can play ever.
Well, I mean, like, you know, stipulations are as they are. The reason we're not playing Blood Dews is because, you know, had to play a duck out for a very legitimate reason. We won't go into too much more detail than that. So it's kind of a session where all hands are needed. So there's not much we can do about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. We out of here. Peace.